what I consider the greatest outdoor racquetball women's professional player of all time in the webcast booth with us. And I'm not talking about my former partner of like 15 seconds ago, Fred Lewis. For those that are at home watching on the live webcast, introduce yourself.
Oh, that screen ball.
My name's Rhonda, Rajsich, and if I knew you were going to butter me up that much, I'd have grabbed the headset a long time ago.
Well, you haven't had a lot of butter lately, but you're certainly going to find it here in the live webcast. This is a different game. It's 13-13. It's a different game than what you play. You're kind of a serve and shoot artist. I watched you yesterday, and that's sort of how racquetball is. But what are you seeing here as you watch handball?
Oh, I see that handball. There's definitely a lot more going on, I think, with the way the body is used. In racquetball, we can only hold a racket with one hand. In handball, obviously, you use both. And so watching, just the footwork and the movement around the court is really interesting to see.
First time out, scores 14-13.
Also, it seems like a lot of instincts seem to translate well, though, as far as, ball placement and service strategy and,
14-13.
kind of moving your opponent around the court as a chess piece. I think a lot of those instincts are pretty similar, but, handball is definitely a little bit more cerebral, I think, as far as, where to place the ball and how to get your opponent to kind of wear him down. I think the rallies are longer, so I know you definitely got to be in shape for handball because, you don't see a lot of serve and shoot in handball, but you see a lot of good movement. Sure.
Obviously the games do complement each other in certain ways, and you see a lot of soccer players that are good racquetball players because they know how to move their feet laterally, and you see the very same thing in handball. What other sports do you excel in, and could we possibly, after this thing's all over with, get you into the handball court and put on some gloves?
Oh, we might. We'll see.
I mean, do you think right now, without ever playing this, and you're obviously at the top of your game, could you go in there and play one of these pros? And have you ever tried it?
I've never tried it, but I would absolutely step up. I didn't say I would do well, but I would step up. I know that I think, again, my racquetball instincts would undoubtedly take over, and I would try to hit everything with the right hand since that's the hand I hold the racket in. But thanks to my mom, I am ambidextrous because she shut my hand on the car door when I was 17 months old. So
you had to learn.
I had to learn to do a few things left-handed. So yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot one of these times.
Now, where do you live at?
I actually live in Phoenix and LA. I sort of.
So you live in two places.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And I'm never at either because I'm always on the road doing this.
Yeah, right. Well, we're from Tucson, Arizona, so we could easily, find you when you're in one of your places, and maybe get you onto the handball court, if not this weekend. But you're currently playing in the finals coming up right after this?
Yes, the Women's Pro Open Doubles Final. My partner Amy Ruiz and I are about to play Paola Longoria and Keely Franks.
Awesome. And that is the WPRO, the Women's Pro organization that's putting on your event, right? Is that how it works? Because there's a CRP. There's so many different acronyms out here. I really don't know which acronym we're.
It's all right now. It's all WAR. It's all World Outdoor.
Okay, all right.
World Outdoor Racquetball is taking it over.
I'm just trying to remember my acronyms.
Yeah, WPRO is the professional organization for women's. That's our indoor tour. The men's indoor pro tour is the IRT, and WOR is the World Outdoor Racquetball. And then the CPRT.
Breathe. You have to take a breath here.
CPRT is the
classic
pro racquetball.
Okay, all right. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out.
It's just alphabet soup.
Yeah, it's the alphabet I didn't learn. I actually went to school twice. I forgot my coat.
Bummer.
So that certainly happens. Hey, thanks for stopping by and talking to us just a little bit about handball and racquetball.
Thanks.
All that stuff. And we're going to sit around and watch you, and they're going to talk about you, and it'll be fun in just a few.
Wonderful.
All right.
Great. Good luck, handball.
Thank you.